You ever sit down to draw, open your sketchbook, pick up your pencil, and suddenly your brain just goes, "No, I refuse, try again tomorrow." And you're like, "Hello, I literally want to draw. Why are you like this?" Yeah, that's not laziness. That's burnout wearing a trench coat and sunglasses like it's trying to sneak past airport security. Welcome back to the office where we talk about arts and rants and why your creativity sometimes packs its bags, leaves the country and sends you a postcard that says, "Don't wait up." Well, today's topic is one every artist knows too well. Art block isn't laziness, it's burnout. Or we call it, why does your brain refuse to draw even though you're literally begging it? Spoiler, you're not lazy, you're tired. And your creativity is tired, and your soul is tired. Honestly, same. What people think art block is. Let's start with the misconceptions, because society loves to misunderstand artists. People think that art blocks means you're procrastinating, you're unmotivated, or you just need discipline. You're scrolling too much, you're not thinking hard enough, you're lazy. Meanwhile, you're sitting there like, "I want to draw, I'm literally fighting for my life here." Art block is not choosing to be lazy. If laziness were the cause, we'd all be professional sleepers by now, and the worst part, people who don't draw love to give advice. Just draw! Oh, just practice. Just push through it. Just be better at art. Oh wow, thank you, Chad. Let me simply override my neurological exhaustion with the power of your motivational quote. What art block actually is. Art block is your brain waving a tiny white flag. It's burnout, it's mental fatigue, it's emotional exhaustion. It's your creativity saying, "Bestie, I love you, but I physically cannot do this right now." Burnout does not look dramatic. Well, sometimes it can look like you're staring at a blank canvas for 20 minutes, redrawing the same line 47 times, feeling guilty for resting, feeling guilty for not resting, feeling guilty for existing, and feeling guilty for feeling guilty. And artists collect guilts like Pokemon cards. We want the whole set, and here's the kicker. Burnout can happen even when you're doing everything right. You can love art, you can be passionate, you can be motivated and still be burnout. Because burnout isn't about effort, it's about capacity. Why burnout hits artists so bad? Let's talk about why artists get hit with burnout like a truck. Art loves pressure. You're expected to improve constantly and post constantly, produce masterpieces without taking a break. Never decline commission, never have a life, never touch grass, never sleep, never eat anything that is not caffeine. And if you do rest, suddenly you're falling behind. Meanwhile, others can take vacations without being accused of losing their passion for whatever they're doing. Well, artists, well, we take a day off and suddenly we're spiraling like, "Oh god, I haven't drawn in 24 hours, I'm regressing, my skills are evaporating, I am going to wake up tomorrow and forget how to draw hands." No, you're just tired. And let's not forget social media. A place where 14 years old draw like masters of Renaissance paint. And everyone posts daily. Every sketch looks like a finished painting, and if you don't post for a week, the algorithm will just bury you like a Victorian child in a gothic novel. And you're not just an artist, you have to become a content creator spamming reels in production, or no one will ever discover you. No wonder we burn out. And here are some signs that you are burned out. Not lazy, burned out. If you relate to any of these, congratulations, you're not lazy, you're cooked. You want to draw, but you can't start. You feel guilty when you're not creating. Everything you draw looks wrong. You're tired even after resting. You're comparing yourself to everyone. You feel pressure to be perfect. You're mentally checked out. You're overwhelmed by the idea of starting, and you avoid drawing because you're scared it won't be good enough. That is not laziness. That is your brain saying, I need a break before I install myself. Here's what actually helped. And no, it's not just me saying, just draw. No. Real rest. Not doom scrolling. Not watching 12 hours of YouTube tutorials and reels. Actual rest. 2. Low pressure doodling. Draw circles. Draw blobs. Draw a potato. Draw a potato with feelings. It counts. 3. Try new mediums. Sometimes your brain just wants a different choice. Like if you have drawing humans for too long, just switch to animals, objects. 4. Take a break from social media. I am serious about this. Your creativity cannot thrive while being compared to 1,000 strangers. 5. Go outside. Yes, you go outside. Look at the tree. Touch the tree. Apologize to the tree for not going outside sooner. 6. Sleep. More than 4 hours. I know, revolutionary. 7. Literally do anything else. You can cook, you can walk, read, scream into a pillow. Your creativity will come back when it feels safe. Creativity is like a cat. It does not come when you call it. It comes when it feels like it. Creativity! I guess it's not here. I know that you will still see this and think that art block is just being lazy, but no. Artists are just some of the hardest working people alive. We just forget that brain needs maintenance. You wouldn't yell at your phone for dying after 12 hours of scrolling on TikTok brain rot, so why yell at yourself if you cannot draw for 12 hours straight every day? Let me share with you some facts that can actually be helpful. Even the greats had burnout. These are things I've learned in art school as well. Like, did you know that Leonardo da Vinci left half of his projects unfinished? Michelangelo literally ran away from commissions. And if they struggled, you are allowed to struggle too. Even me, myself, struggled so much during art block, where I couldn't feel a line without getting nauseous from staring at the canvas for too long. I couldn't even draw silly eyes. I was scared that I was just losing my art juice, and that I will never go anywhere in life. And then I would ask myself if I was a real artist at that point. And the answer, yes, I am an artist. And so are you. This does not go for just paintbrush warriors. It goes for any artist, musicians, crocheters, photographers, authors. Every single one of you count. So no, art block isn't laziness. It's burnout. It's your brain begging for a break, and you should listen to it. It's your creativity saying, please stop treating me like a factory. You are not falling behind. You're not failing. You are not losing your passion. I can promise you that. You're tired. And tired artists don't need shame. They need rest. So take a break. Take a break. Your creativity will come back. It always does. And from the office, we clock out.